Epstein killed himself, just like OJ was looking for the real killer. And if you believe that, you're the reason predators keep getting away with it. Welcome to the Ministry of Fukyu, the sacred temple of uncomfortable truths, where we do more than call out hypocrisy. We drag it into the street, strip it bare, and beat it with the facts you're too chicken shit to face. Let's talk about how a billionaire pedophile killed himself, and how your messiah didn't just know him. He was him, with a better spray tan and fewer convictions. So far, you're already mad. Good, let it build, let it burn. And when it's done, drop your outrage in the comments so we know who still thinks loyalty is more important than truth. Part 1. The client list that doesn't exist but got 2 people locked up. Ghislaine Maxwell is doing hard time. Epstein died in federal custody, but apparently they trafficked children to absolutely no one. No client list. No names. No arrests. No follow-up. Hell, nothing but an insult to your intelligence, though we're giving you the benefit of the doubt on that one. Imagine a drug bust where they get the dealers but never ask who bought the meth. That's the level of justice we got. The FBI has the receipts. They seized the tapes. They raided the mansion. They know who was involved. But all we got was 2 bodies and a lot of nervous silence. Because if they ever unsealed the full list, half of Capitol Hill and most of Mar-a-Lago would suddenly have memory loss. Part 2. Epstein didn't kill himself, but Trump thinks you're dumb enough to believe he did. Let's line it up. The security cameras failed. Both guards just happened to fall asleep. He was taken off suicide watch. His neck had multiple fractures more consistent with homicide than hanging. Screaming was heard from his cell that night. The reports were inconclusive, and within 24 hours the mainstream narrative was locked in. Just a suicide. But the real joke? It wasn't CNN. It was Trump. He repeated the suicide story. He didn't demand an investigation. Didn't tweet in all caps. Didn't say a damn thing except sad. Because he needed the story buried. And he knew you, his faithful followers, would bury your brains to protect him. Trump believes in one thing: that your loyalty outweighs your logic. That you will never challenge him, no matter how obvious the lie. And you keep proving him right. Part 3. Trump and Epstein were tight until they weren't. I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. We both love beautiful women, some younger than others. That wasn't Clinton. That was Trump. They partied together. There are photos. There are quotes. There are witnesses. Epstein was kicked out of Mar-a-Lago only after he started preying on Trump's staff's kids. But now it's I barely knew him. Another magic act. Just like I barely knew Cohen. I barely knew Flynn. I never met that woman. You only pretend to care about Epstein's victims when it's a Clinton on the flight logs. When Trump's name shows up, suddenly you're a forensic scientist for Fox News. What happened to lock them all up? What happened to truth? You don't want justice. You want a scapegoat that doesn't have orange skin. Part 4. MAGA's rage is a rented costume. Remember when Trump bombed Syria after promising he'd never start foreign wars? You were furious. For 72 hours. Remember when he assassinated an Iranian general on Israel's behalf and dragged us to the edge of World War III? You were outraged. For 5 minutes. Remember when he mishandled classified nuclear documents? Or pushed the COVID vaccine you now swear is poison? You got mad, you posted, then you forgot. Because Trump didn't need to change your mind. He just had to outweight your tantrum. You scream about principles while voting for a man who shreds every one of them. You don't follow values, you follow vibes. MAGA rage is cosplay. You wear it like a Halloween costume. Big, loud, and gone by Monday. Part 5. You screamed, "Save the children," while worshipping a predator. A 13-year-old girl accused Trump of raping her in 1994. That's not politics. That's not timing. That's your hero. That's decades-old trauma that came out before Epstein was even a headline. She named both Trump and Epstein. And when the threats got too real, she dropped the suit. That's your hero. Trump has over 25 other public sexual assault allegations, many of them from women who were teens. You can Google the list, or keep pretending they're all deep state plants. Your call. You shouted, "Save the children." You wore Q shirts. You posted hashtags. And the whole time you were defending a guy who bragged about walking into teenage dressing rooms, who said, "You can do anything" to women, who joked about dating his daughter. You didn't protect children. You protected your identity, your tribe, your fantasy, and the kids paid the price. Part 6, the real crime was getting caught. Epstein's real sin wasn't abuse. It was sloppiness. He got too visible, too loud, too public. He made rich people nervous. He made the wrong enemies. You think he was the boss? Nah, he was the janitor. The doorman to a VIP lounge of degenerates. He had the files, he had the tapes. And when his usefulness ended, so did his life. The people who visited that island, still out there, still protected, still collecting campaign donations from you while they hide behind security gates. You think this is about Democrats versus Republicans? Cute. It's billionaires versus everyone else. And you, you, are the unpaid intern keeping the machine running. Part 7. You'll be mad until you're not. Right now you're furious. You're typing in all caps. You're screaming fake news or something. You're threatening to unsubscribe. And yet, next week you'll be waving a flag, wearing a red hat, laughing at Trump's latest insult like nothing happened. You're not just complicit. You're predictable. You're programmable. You always fold when it counts. Every single time. You'll never walk away from him. Because he represents you. Your resentment. Your need to feel special. Your fantasy of being powerful while staying powerless. And when he fails again, when the next predator needs your silence, you'll shut your eyes and start all over. Because deep down you don't want justice. You want someone to lie to you beautifully. And Trump, he's your favorite bedtime story. So yeah, Epstein killed himself, and Trump's innocent. And the moon landing was fake, but lizard people eating children in pizza shops is real. Keep believing, we'll be here. When the next monster needs a shield, we know exactly where you'll be standing. You know we're right. We knew this all along. And now, you have irrefutably proven us right. You will be remembered as the people who tried to politicize the sex trafficking of children and in the end, showed your true colors and protected it. Get mad all you want. It's still true. Now get to the comments and amuse us while we watch you try to defend this bullshit.